right, so this is what the inside looks like. This is our launch pad right here. This is a sub account within my larger main account. And so this is just going to show us all the different features, and I'm just going to walk through each tab over here on this left column. The Launchpad is where you can go in and you can connect outside apps and integrate them in with your account. So we can connect our Google Business Suite, Facebook, Instagram. We can connect a website chat widget, Stripe, which is a payment processing company, Yext, which is a platform that helps with search engine optimization, WordPress, which is a website builder. And then down here, we can add multiple team members to a single account so that more than one people can log in and access the platform. And I also forgot to mention at the top here, you can get the mobile app, which allows you to access a lot of the features on your phone. Now we'll jump down to the dashboard here. The dashboard just tracks different number metrics for your business. You can see your pipeline value and all the money that's coming into your business. You can see your conversion rates, the amount of leads that you've gotten, and then it has these graphs here which kind of show you the same thing. And then you have manual actions, which will just show you how many calls you need to make, text messages, things like that. And then down here, it also shows you an overview of all the leads that you've gotten. So basically like a lead report. And then down here, since it connects to your Google Business Suite, it tracks all the metrics of that right here. And then we'll jump over here to the conversations tab. This is where all of your conversations live. So you can go to this all tab and you can see all the different conversations that you've had with leads or with clients. It integrates with Facebook and Instagram. It shows all of your communications in this one central inbox. So it shows text messages, emails, Facebook DMs, and Instagram DMs all in one spot, which is really, really cool. I do a lot of my conversating with leads on the mobile app version. This tab is available on there as well, but you guys can do it on your computer or the mobile app. Now we'll jump over into calendars here. This is where all of your appointments live. So this calendar syncs up directly with your Google Calendar. And so anything showing on your Google Calendar will show up here and vice versa. To create a calendar, you'll go to the calendar settings right here, and then you'll just hit create calendar. And then after you've created it and set everything up, you'll be able to see all of your different calendars listed out right here. Next, we'll jump into the contacts tab. Contacts is where all of your leads live. It could be a lead or a paying client, but you'll see their names, phone numbers, emails, and then the date that they were created in the system. So this is pretty cool right here. You can go in and you can select all of your leads and send out a mass text message if you want by clicking this button. You could send out a mass email. You could send out a mass review request with this little star here, and it'll send them a text message with a link to your Google page where they can leave a Google review. And then if you have contacts from a different CRM that you use, you can import those through a CSV or Excel file with the click of this button right here. So this is a great place to kind of keep track of all of your leads and see them all in one place. This opportunities tab right here just shows your pipeline and the different stages that you've created for your leads to go through, from new lead all the way until paying client right here. If you want to create your pipeline, you would just go to pipelines up here, and then you would go to create new pipeline, and then you can start building out the different stages and then hit add stage. And you can have multiple stages for your pipeline, and then just hit save at the bottom when you're done. If you have a pipeline already and you want to edit it, you just go to right here, this little pencil, and then you can go in and change the different stages of your pipeline. And then you can use these arrows to move the different stages up or down in the pipeline. And then you can either like manually move people to different stages of the pipeline, or you can use like tags, and you can tag a person, and based on that tag, it'll automatically move them to a different stage. There's a lot of different ways you can set it up. You could set it up where if somebody books an appointment, it'll automatically move them to this appointment booked stage in the pipeline. That's all set up in the automations tab down here. But for now, we'll just jump into the next section, which is the payments section. This is where you would go in and you'd connect your Stripe account. Super, super easy. Just go to stripe.com, create your account, and then you'll be able to integrate it in here with your profile. So any payments that are made from clients through Stripe will be shown in here. And up here at the top, you can create different products that you sell. So it could be like a membership, or it could just be like a one-time payment for a product or service. You can create them in here, and then it'll also go into your Stripe account and it'll create them in there automatically. So you can do it all from here, and it'll pull over the information and create it in Stripe as well. The next tab that we'll cover is marketing. First, you have your social media planner where you can go in and you can connect Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, and Twitter. And then once you have those integrated, you can go through and hit create new post, and you can set up a post with an image or some text or a video even, and it'll post that video with whatever description you have below the video on all 5 platforms at once, which is super cool. You can also schedule out the post by hitting the save for later button here, and it'll make sure that that post goes out on this date at this time that you specify. Up here we can go in and we can create email templates. So we could just click new here and then go to email marketing templates. And this is cool because you can use a bunch of templates that built out, and you can just steal them and then put your own logo and your own text and images in them. But it just gives you a really good template already built out. If you want to start from scratch, you can just go to new and then blank template, and then you'll go to the design editor here and hit select, and then it'll literally give you a blank page that you can go in. You can drag in text, or you could also go in and you could drag in like a video if you want to embed a video in the email. All these different features here you can bring into your email. Look, you can even bring in a shopping cart and have somebody check out right from the email. Super cool stuff there, and you can make it look really pretty and then just hit save template at the top when you're done, and then you can use that template for your marketing. And then right here you can build out text message templates. So you could go in and hit add template and then add text template, and then you could just type the name of the template and then type out the actual message of the template using custom values. So you could say like, hey, and then you would use contact's first name. So it'd say like, hey, John, whatever that lead's name is, it'll say their name in it. This is Jasper with, whatever company I'm with. And then we could just type this text in one time, and then we can use it over and over and over again. So this is a really good section to use if you find yourself sending the same text message over and over to a bunch of different leads or clients. Just create it one time, and then you can copy and paste it in all of your marketing. And then trigger links up here. You can create links that when people click on, you'll be able to track how many people have clicked on that link. So really good way to track like your metrics and see which links are being clicked on the most. Really cool there. You would just go to analyze. You'll be able to go in and see how many people have clicked on each link by date, and so you can track all those analytics there for your trigger links that you set up. And then the affiliate manager here is if you're doing affiliate marketing and you want to see how many people you have signed up under your affiliate link. And then next we'll go to the automation tab. This is where you go in and you can build out all the automations for your business. You would just go in and hit create workflow, and then you can either use one of the workflows that they already have built out, or you can start from scratch and you can create a brand new blank workflow. You would just set up your trigger, and then after you set up your trigger, that's what the rest of the actions will follow with. So the trigger is what starts the automation, and then everything after that you set up is what will follow. So you can have like somebody submits a like Facebook lead form if you're running Facebook ads, and that can be your trigger. You'll just set up the form that you want to connect it to. We don't have one connected in this account. But you would set that up, and then the next step would just be to like send a text message, or you can even do like a wait step and wait 30 minutes before you send that text. So many different things you can do here. All of these different options. You can even automate, Facebook Messenger and Instagram DMs, voicemail drops, all these different types of things. This is going to save you a ton of time and make you a ton of money, because when you can automate all of the follow-up with your leads and your clients, it'll allow you to convert those leads at a much higher rate and keep your customers happier. So I'm not going to save this one, but I'll show you a workflow that I already have built out. Let's do like this one right here. So this one is whenever somebody signs up for my free course that I have built out inside the system here, which I'll show you here in just a sec where to do that. But whenever they get access to my free course, it'll update them in the pipeline to a different stage. I have a stage built out for people who have downloaded my free course. And then also a welcome text will send out. It'll just say, hey, John, thanks for jumping into my masterclass, blah, 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 blah. So this is an automated text that I built out just to make my life a little bit easier with people signing up for my course. Super cool stuff here. And then the next tab here, which is sites, is where you can build out funnels, websites, blogs. This is also the place where you can build out your memberships and your courses under the memberships and products tab here. This is my free SaaS masterclass that I built out. So you can go in and you can kind of see the different sections and then the smaller sections within the larger sections. And yeah, you can film videos and then put them in the course here. And it looks just like this. You can see the video. You can put text that goes below the video, just explaining what the video is about, and add different references and things like that. But yeah, super cool section here where you can create a free course for people, and maybe that's your lead magnet. You offer a free course which gets people into the pipeline here. Then you can start automating your text and your emails, and that's just what got them in the door. And then from there you can continue your marketing and then hopefully sell them on whatever products or services you offer. But the funnel builder is really cool. You can go in and you can create multi-level funnels. This is a funnel that just has one step, but you could go in and create new funnel. And then you can choose from a lot of the different funnels that Go High Level has already built out, which is really cool. You don't have to start from scratch if you don't want to. You can choose one of these free templates. Let's say we wanted to do this one right here. We would just hit select, can get a little overview of what it looks like, hit continue, accept the terms and agreements, and then hit get this template. And then from there we can go in and we can just change around the different buttons and text and maybe even the images if we want to change those, slap our logo on it, and then boom, you're good to go. You can do the same thing with websites. They also have those templates for websites, and you would just go in and you can see the template library here. There's literally hundreds of website templates that they have already built out. I can keep scrolling down and hitting load more. But yeah, so tons of different options here. And if you don't want to do one of these templates, you can just hit new website, and then you can name the website. Let's just name it website for the sake of this video. I spelled that terribly wrong. And then hit create website. And then from here, we would just add pages. So you know how a website has different pages. It's got the home page, pricing page, info page. You can create different pages for your website. And then with each page, you would have a path. So you do like /home page, and then you would have a name for the page. We would just name it home page probably as well. Then hit create new page. And then we can go in and we can edit that page. And from here, it's going to be a blank page, but we can go in and we can like add a column here, and then add a row, add another column, and then add an element. We can add a headline, all these different features here. We could put a button in there, a form, a blog post list, a video, images, FAQs, all these different things. Put a calendar right on there. All these different cool features we can plug into our website, even an order form where somebody can pay and check out right there. Really easy way to build clean websites that look super professional and amazing. And then blogs right here, you can go in and you can create blogs straight in the software. Super cool. WordPress, if you're really into web design and you want to integrate your websites into here through WordPress, which is a little bit harder to use. Memberships we already went over. This is where you can create your own free courses. You would just go in and you'd go up to products, and then you can create new product. And you can make a sprint course, which is a short course. You could do a longer course. Maybe that's your paid course, and then the sprint course is your free course. All these different options here. You can build out custom forms, a form that looks like this, for example, that asks for somebody's name, email, phone number, and then they hit submit, and then we can embed these forms into our funnels and our websites. Then we can go over to surveys, and we can build out a survey that somebody can take, and we can have different questions, and we can drag those kind of things in on this survey builder here, and then we can embed this survey into our funnels, websites, emails, wherever we want to put that. And then this chat widget right here, you'll see it on a lot of websites. It's the little button at the bottom right of the page that you can click on. Looks just like this, and you can send a message to the business, ask them a specific question that you have. And so you can put one of these on your funnel or on your website. And then when somebody clicks it and types you a message, it'll go straight into the conversations tab here, and you'll be able to respond to the conversations tab. And then media is just where you can throw in different like images and links and stuff like that you use in your website, which we won't really cover much in this video. And then you can go to URL redirects. So if somebody clicks on a certain thing, we can add a redirect in that'll send them to a different page. So we could just go in here and set that up where they click on one link and it redirects them to another link. And that's pretty much everything you need to know under the sites tab. And then we go down to reputation, and this is where you can track all of your Google reviews. You can send out those review requests. Like if we wanted to hit this button, send review requests, we could type in the customer's name, which if we start typing in and they're a contact in our system, it'll automatically pop up. Like let's do Johnny Thatcher here, for example. It'll send a review request to him, to his number that we have saved in the system under the contacts tab, which is awesome. It'll send him a link to our Google. He can leave a 5-star review. And I'm pretty sure if they don't leave a 5-star review, if it's a negative review, they will only let the good ones come onto our Google page. And so it's actually kind of a cheat code for getting all 5-star reviews and no bad reviews for your business, which is pretty cool. And then Yext is a plugin for SEO, meaning you have to pay extra for it. It's a separate program, but if you use it, it really just helps up your SEO and get your website to the top of the search page when people look it up on Google. And then the last page here is reporting. So reporting is for Google Ads. If you're doing Google AdWords, you can track all of the different number metrics, sessions, clicks, conversions, all that good stuff. Here we can go down to settings and we can go in and we can plug in all of our business info here. And then we can set up our own voicemail settings. Then we can upload in here an MP3 file for our voicemail. Whenever a lead calls us and we don't answer, that's the voicemail that will come up. We can do a missed call text back. So if we miss a call from a lead, it'll send them this text after. We can customize this text. And yeah, that's pretty much the basis of this page here. And then you can go to My Staff and you can add in different team members. If you want multiple people to be able to log into this account, you can go in and create different users, and then you can give them different usernames and passwords so that they can log into the same account but under their own information. And then also under settings, you can go and manage your pipelines like we could under the opportunities tab. You can go and manage your calendars as well. Phone numbers, this is where you can buy your phone number. It's like $1 a month, so it's not expensive at all. We would just go right here and hit add number, and then we search for our area code. Let's say our area code is 803, and we hit search. There's going to be a bunch of 803 numbers pop up here that we can choose from. We would just select one and then hit save, and then it'll show our number right here. That's the number that all of our texts will send from and all of our calls will be made from. And then we can go into reputation management and see some deeper settings there for that. And we can put in the Google review link. So whenever we send out those review requests, this is the link right here that will go out in those texts or those emails. You can see your profile right here for whatever user is using the account. And then in this section here, we can manage our custom fields. A custom field is, I'll show you here. A custom field is the same thing as a custom value. So in a text message, if you wanted to say like, hey, contact first name, you want to say, hey, John, you can select the custom fields here. That would be just contact and then first name. So if there's a custom field, maybe it's a link, maybe it's a certain word or name that's relative to your business, you can create that in that custom fields tab under your settings. And so we could go in and we could go down to custom values and we could just add a custom value. Then the name of it could be like my dog's name, and then the value would be Rexy because I have a dog named Rexy. And so right here I could save this. And then if I go back and I go into my automations and I go to that text message again and I want to add in that custom value, I would just go to here and then I'd go to custom value and then I'd go down to my dog's name. And if I click on my dog's name, it'll add in the name Rexy whenever I put that custom value into a text message. So it'll say Rexy, hey, John. That's a dumb example, but you guys get the gist of it, so you can create those custom values. So I will go out of here, and then we'll go back to settings. Domains, this is where you can connect your own domain. You can buy a domain through Cloudflare, GoDaddy, HostGator, Google. There's a bunch of different hosting sites you can buy them through. But once you buy your domain through whatever your hosting site is, you can just hit add new domain. And there's some really easy steps. There's a video tutorial showing you how to connect it if this is too hard for you. So really easy to connect your domains into your account. And then once you have these in here under the sites tab right here, you can easily go find one of your funnels. And then you would just click on the funnel. So I've got one selected here. And then we would go to settings, and then we can select the domain for the funnel, and we can select from the list of domains that we have imported into our account. But I'm not going to change anything here. So that's pretty cool. And then we have our media, just like images and things that we've imported into our profile that we can use over and over again for like emails or websites, stuff like that. We've got our URL redirects again, as we saw before. Really, these are just a lot of the different features that we covered out here under each tab, but you can also manage a lot of them under the settings as well.